Hi there, I'm Mr. Christopher. August 14th marks the release of World of Warcraft's newest expansion, Battle for Azeroth, and with it comes a surge of a question that's been asked time and time again throughout the history of World of Warcraft. Is it too late to start playing? If you ask me, it's never too late, and Battle for Azeroth might be the perfect opportunity for you to get started on this game you've heard so much about. WoW has been around a long time, and like any long-running game, it comes with a sense of being overwhelmed when you first start playing. Thankfully, World of Warcraft has made some changes in the last little while, and is continuing to make changes to improve the experience new players have. One of the biggest changes recently is level scaling. As you adventure through the game on your way to max level, the monsters and quests you take on will follow your level, so you won't find yourself with a dozen quests for level 15 when you've already reached level 40. You'll always be fighting monsters appropriate for your level, and the experience you gain will grow along with it. There are some details that still let you feel powerful when you go back to those early areas, though. The world is divided into a few level brackets, and once you've reached the top of your current bracket, those areas you were in will stop scaling with you, and you'll need to move to the areas in the new bracket to continue progressing. This means you can come back to those areas later and stomp on things if you like, and you'll still have the new areas to keep your character growing. A big part of feeling overwhelmed when you start playing World of Warcraft might be the feeling that you'll never be able to catch up to the players that have been playing since the game started. This isn't something you should worry about though, especially at the start of a new expansion. With the release of a new expansion comes an increase to the max level, so when the expansion drops, everyone's going to be leveling up to 120 at the same time, and will pretty much be on even ground. Players at the top of the game are as powerful as they are because of the strength of the gear that they have, and the reality is, with the exception of maybe the top 1% of players, catching up to that level of gear really isn't that hard once you've got the hang of how the game works. Gear is rated by its item level, and the more challenging the content you take on at max level, the more likely you are to receive stronger gear. There are so many types of content for you to take part in, you'll practically have gear thrown at you when you first reach max level, and as long as you've taken the time to enjoy the leveling experience, you'll have a pretty good grasp of how your character works and how the game works by then. As you're leveling and learning, a huge resource that can help you with any problems is the WoW community. There might be a reputation out there of being salty or toxic, but really there are many players that are friendly and willing to help you learn and answer any questions you might have. Finding and joining a guild is a great way to meet new players and learn more about the game. And Battle for Azeroth is introducing a new social function to the game called communities. Communities are a way for players to communicate as a group across servers and even across different Blizzard games, so you can still ask your question to the person playing Diablo 3 if you need to. By being part of a guild, joining communities, and not being afraid to ask questions, you can learn a lot about World of Warcraft very easily. Players in your guild might even help you level up, since they'll be working on new characters of their own. Battle for Azeroth brings new character options called allied races, which you need to unlock at max level before you can start playing them. Once you've unlocked them, leveling them up from scratch gives them access to special appearance options, so there's plenty of knowledgeable players leveling up to learn from, and with more allied races coming in the future, there will be plenty more to come. Another common concern is PvP and getting killed by other players. If you're worried about this, you won't have to worry anymore, even if you have friends playing on PvP servers right now. When Battle for Azeroth hits, the entire PvP system is changing. You'll now have the option to turn PvP on or off when you're in your home city, and you'll only encounter enemy players that have the same option selected, so if you're looking for a fight, the enemy players you find will be too. But if you just want to relax while you play, you won't have to worry about running into a gank squad. The new PvP system does have benefits though. If you've turned PvP on, you'll gain extra experience for killing monsters and completing quests, and you'll get access to a handful of extra abilities to make you even stronger, so it might be worth the risk. Don't be afraid to give it a try. Overall, the World of Warcraft has changed quite a bit over the last few years, and Blizzard is always striving to make the experience for new players even more accessible. If you have more specific concerns or questions, I'm ready and willing to answer all that I can in the comments section below. Let me know what's keeping you from downloading the game and giving it a try. Remember, it's free to play up to level 20, so you can get a taste of World of Warcraft without spending any money. Free is my favorite price. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want more World of Warcraft and other gaming content. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and leave a comment with your thoughts on World of Warcraft's accessibility to new players in Battle for Azeroth. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. Christopher, signing off.